Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be doing something a little different than usual. We are going to be doing a village transformation, so stay tuned to see that. But first, I want to let you guys know that this world will be up for download, so if you want to explore this for yourself and add on to it, you can download this. The link will be down in the description, and also if you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing. We're really close to 100 subscribers, so enjoy! Alright, so first we're starting off with our shepherd's house. Now this is basically going to be the foundation of this city. It's going to be the whole style of it. And so basically we're going to do this with a lot of the houses. We're going to make it out of stone, wood, leaving it a lot of the basic materials that were already given. And I hope you guys enjoy this build. Now right here I was actually experimenting with the sheep pen that we were going to use for the shepherd, so he can get some sheep, and later on we changed it, and you'll see that in just a minute. Alright, next up we're doing our stonemason. And so here I wanted to mix up the build a little bit, add a little stone, I forgot what these things are called, but we also made a few other buildings in this village that look similar to this, and I really hope you guys enjoy. For our third build, we decided to do a butcher because you gotta feed this village somehow, and there's no better way to have a butcher in town, and this is probably the best butcher you'll ever find or come across at any of these villages. And so we gave him a little shop basically, plus house. And so I hope you guys enjoy this build. So for this next build, we are doing our fisherman's hut, and for this one, I was like, we should add a pond to it, to make it actually function instead of there just being like a tub of water inside. And so, we'll show you how we built the pond later, but now we're building this fishing hut, and I was like, why not go big or go home? So basically, this is our mega fishing hut, and I can do the tutorial on this guy if you guys want later on. So I hope you guys enjoy this build. Next up, we got our cartographer, and so we wanted to give him a big old house right in the center of town, so people can go to it, look where they want to go. Basically, like a general area to follow with maps. And I think this build came out really nice. We added some plants actually later onto the roof. I love these crossbeams that we did, and we did a raised section and then a lowered section on the left. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this build. So right here we're doing our cleric. Before, I actually wanted to do a big church, but I was like, whoa, we need to slow down, because a few ideas I had before, they got out of control and it would be really long to film. So I feel like this was a perfect church to do. It's like using the same exact size, not same exact, but somewhat. And I think it came out great. So for our next house, we are doing a librarian. And the one thing I love about this building is I just love how it gives you that warm, cozy feeling when you walk in. And you'll see what I mean once we finish. But it just has that like nice structural, medieval kind of feeling to it. So you'll see. This next build is one of my favorite builds in this whole village, and you'll see why, because I just love the look of this building. It gives you like a sort of sense that there's like a big town going on, like there's actually activity and stuff. And right here I actually added this very nifty basement. I mean, we didn't use it for anything, but it looks really nice. We took out the bottom floor, added it with more cobble and spruce, and then we added some wool in later, and then we just lit it up. And it looks really nice from the outside. So right here we are building our Fletcher's house, and we're not going to add the targets just yet. We're going to add a shooting range for them, just to make sure in case of any pillager raids, the villagers are all ready to fight. So we're gonna add those arrow targets later in the shooting range, but this is what we have so far. So right here we are building our armorer, and so basically his job is to defend and protect the people of this village by making armor, which he does a really good job. Right here we're doing our Weaponsmith actually. So in case any raids, any pillager raids or zombie mobs, we can fight them off with these well-crafted weapons. And no, they are not cheap. He sells them at a really high price. So let's see his house. Up next we got our Toolsmith, and I really like that we put the Toolsmith right here because I wanted to put it close to this barn that we're going to build next, and I think it came out really great. We built it small, this Toolsmith. I don't know what you would call this. I guess you would call it like workstation, and I think it came out great. For our final build, we are going to be doing a barn that can hold all types of animals, you know, not too big, not too small, perfect for this village, and I think it came out just great. Alright, so after a few hours of adding on, I added a lot of stuff. Right after I added these buildings, we added some wheat farms next to the big barn, and a gazebo actually to make it look very fancy. Not too fancy. We're not that rich. I don't know what this guy's doing. But yeah, I love how this turned out. We got everything. We even added a cemetery next to the church to give it that realistic vibe. Because, I feel like in some places there's cemeteries next to church. Who knows? Maybe villagers buried their zombie ones. Hopefully they don't come back from the dead. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you want to download this world, we got everything. Cleric. You guys can check out the interiors of this if you want to download it. Very simple. It just takes a few clicks, and it doesn't take up that much space actually. I'll also leave the base coordinates where you start out. We got everything here. And then, so I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you want, I can do more of this stuff with different villages, and I'll see you guys all on the next video.